Dear students, today I am going to deliver a lecture on topic measures, or we can say policies adopted by India for development of agriculture sector. Or the question may be asked in this manner that what are the measures taken by government of India for development of agriculture sector? As you know that Indian economy is largely dependent on agriculture sector because agriculture sector it provides employment more than 50% of population, means that directly or indirectly more than 50% of population is dependent on agriculture sector, and therefore it is of having great importance in Indian economic development. Therefore, government has adopted many policies to develop agriculture sector. Number one was increase in area under cultivation. Increase in area under cultivation. पहला जो मेजर था जो गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने लिया है वो ये था कि जो एरिया है अंडर कल्टीवेशन, जो लैंड है उसको अंडर कल्टीवेशन में लाना था, तो उसका जो एरिया था वो इंक्रीज किया गया जिसपे क्रॉपिंग होती है. And in 1950-51, during 1950 and 51, area under cultivation, or we can say total sown area, was 130 million hectares. Total sown area during 1950-51 it was 130 million hectares, or we can say 30 crore hectares. 1 million is equal to 10 lakes. And 1 hectare is equal to, in terms of canals, it is equal to 19.76 canal, that's around 20 canals. And it has increased to 140.13 million hectares. In 2014-15, the data available is for 2014-15, and during this period it have increased to 140.30 million hectares, that is around 10 million hectares. Which means that there is increase in production of agricultural goods, or we can say increase in production of different crops, because when area under cultivation increases, the production will also increase. Besides that, employment will also increase because it will engage more individuals when cultivation is done. Irrigation. Because Indian agriculture mainly depends upon availability of rainfall from time to time, and its agriculture sector is mostly affected by monsoons. Therefore, Government of India has taken measure to provide irrigation facilities to the agriculture sector so that production in this sector will increase. And as per the data provided by Ministry of Agriculture, net irrigated area net irrigated area during 2012-13 was 66.103 million hectares million hectares, and to provide more irrigation facilities for various schemes have been adopted by Government of India, have been launched by Government of India, such as accelerated irrigation benefit program, accelerated irrigation benefited program, AIBP, accelerated irrigation benefit program, and it was launched in 1996 1997, and other measures were also taken to develop irrigation facilities. Land reforms. This was the major reform taken by Government of India in agriculture sector that have benefited millions of farmers, landless citizens, and on land reforms we have already learned in our previous lecture. सो आई विल नॉट गो इन टू डिटेल, मैं इसको डिटेल में नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा क्योंकि हमने ऑलरेडी पढ़ा है लैंड रिफॉर्म्स के बारे में प्रीवियस लेक्चर में। यहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा बहुत रिपीट करूंगा लेकिन डिटेल में नहीं पढ़ाऊंगा। अगर किसी ने वो लेक्चर मिस किया वो उससे फिर से व्यू कर सकता है ताकि उसको समझने में आसानी हो। एंड देयर वर सम important measures related to land reforms such as elimination of intermediaries, जो intermediaries थे intermediaries they were some individuals appointed by government during British rule who has to collect the rent or the agricultural produce from the tenants, and there was exploitation on part of cultivators, and during land reforms इनको खत्म किया गया, eliminate किया गया, and that have benefited millions of tenants. इसी तरह एक और लैंड रिफॉर्म था, सीलिंग ऑन लैंड होल्डिंग। सीलिंग ऑन लैंड होल्डिंग। During mid-50s of 20th century, the land reforms were initiated by Government of India, and one of the land reform was ceiling on land holding. A family or an individual can possess a maximum land up to certain limit. Beyond that, the extra land he possesses was taken by the government and that was transferred among the landless individuals, among the small farmer जिनके पास ज़्यादा लैंड था, बियॉन्ड द लिमिट जो सीलिंग थी, वो लैंड गवर्नमेंट ने उनसे लिया है और फिर उनको ट्रांसफ़र किया है लैंडलेस इंडिविजुअल्स में या स्मॉल फार्मर्स में। जैसे कि आपको मैंने पहले ही बताया प्रीवियस लेक्चर में, फैमिली ऑफ 5 पर्सन्स, जिस फैमिली में 5 इंडिविजुअल्स होंगे, उनके पास जो मैक्सिमम लैंड होगा, जैसे कि वेट लैंड, इरिगेटेड लैंड जिसको हम कहते हैं, मैक्सिमम लिमिट वाज 18 एकर्स। और जिन लोगों के पास, जिन फार्मर्स के पास इससे ज़्यादा लैंड होगा, जैसे कि लैंड लॉर्ड्स थे, उनसे वो लिया गया और फिर वो ट्रांसफ़र किया गया है among small farmers, landless individuals. इसी तरह अनइरिगेटेड लैंड जो लिमिट था फॉर ए फैमिली ऑफ 5 persons, that was 54 acres. Consolidation of these are different land reforms. Consolidation of land holding. जैसा कि फ्रैगमेंटेड लैंड था, स्कैटर्ड लैंड था, उनको कंसोलिडेट किया गया ताकि बिग फार्म्स जनरेट हो जाए। फ्रैगमेंटेड और स्कैटर्ड लैंड, क्योंकि जो फ्रैगमेंटेड लैंड होता है, स्कैटर्ड लैंड होता है, उस पर जो प्रोडक्शन होगी वो उतनी ज़्यादा नहीं होगी जैसे कि एक बिग फार्म पे होगा, बिकॉज नंबर 1, it will absorb more laborers and it will not encourage the small farmers to work hard on agriculture sector. But when there is vast area under cultivation, the farmer will be encouraged, उसको बूस्ट होगा, फिर वो मेहनत करेगा उस पर ज़्यादा, एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन भी ज़्यादा होगा। इसलिए लैंड रिफॉर्म में ये भी एक रिफॉर्म था कि जो स्कैटर्ड लैंड था, फ्रैगमेंटेड लैंड था, उनको कंसोलिडेट किया गया ताकि बिग फार्म्स जनरेट हो जाए। टेनेंसी रिफॉर्म्स। टेनेंसी रिफॉर्म्स। टेनेंट कल्टीवेटर को कहा जाता है। And under tenancy reforms, the following steps were taken by Government of India, such as regulation of rent. जैसे कि मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया प्रीवियस लेक्चर में, जो रेगुलेशन ऑफ रेंट था, जो रेट मुकर्रर किया गया था for the tenants, for the cultivators, because tenants, these are the persons who gets land from the landowners, from the landlords, and landlords were given rent by the tenants or agriculture produce, and they were exploiting the tenants. उन पे ज्यादा हुआ करता था, और फिर गवर्नमेंट ने स्टेप लिया है कि जो रेंट था, जो मैक्सिमम लिमिट था जो रेंट पे कर सकता है एक टेनेंट लैंड ओनर को, लैंडलॉर्ड को, वो था बिटवीन 1/3 to 1/4 ऑफ टोटल प्रोड्यूस, जो क्रॉप्स प्रोड्यूस किए गए हैं उसका 1/3 to 1/4 शेयर जो पे करना पड़ता था टेनेंट को टुवर्ड्स द लैंड ओनर, मालकानी जमीन को, टोटल प्रोड्यूस। इसी तरह tenants cannot be evicted from land illegally, and during calamities, जैसे कि फ्लड्स होते हैं या लो रेनफॉल होता है, जिससे जो एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्शन कम होता है, उसका बुरा असर पड़ता था टेनेंट पे। एंड ड्यूरिंग कैलामिटीज under tenants reforms, tenants were exempted from paying rent. उनको छूट दी गई कि वो रेंट पे नहीं करेंगे during calamities such as floods, droughts, low rainfall, etc. इसी तरह एक और मेजर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ने लिया है टू डेवलप एग्रीकल्चर सेक्टर, वो था एग्रीकल्चरल मार्केटिंग। एग्रीकल्चरल मार्केटिंग to provide markets for the extra agricultural produce for the cash crops. Certain developments were introduced in agricultural marketing, such as regulated markets. Those markets which is supervised by the government, and in 1950 there were only 286 regulated markets, and in 2014 the data available is for 2014, and it has increased to 7,114, very much increase in establishment of regulated markets. इससे फायदा मिला फार्मर्स को, टेनेंट्स को, जो इनके पास जो एक्स्ट्रा प्रोड्यूस था, एग्रीकल्चरल गुड्स थे, एक्स्ट्रा क्रॉप्स थे, उनको अच्छा दाम मिलता था थ्रू रेगुलेटेड मार्केट्स, और उनको वेरी इमीडिएट डिमांड होती थी फ्रॉम दीज रेगुलेटेड मार्केट्स, और अच्छे प्राइस पे उनको ये बेचना पड़ता था। एंड इसी तरह अंडर एग्रीकल्चर मार्केटिंग नेशनल कमीशन on agriculture national commission on agriculture which was established in 2004 has recommended that one market should cover one regulated agricultural market. This is agricultural market should cover 80 square kilometers. One regulated market for 80 square kilometers. इसी तरह to develop agriculture sector, Government of India has taken one more measure, that is establishment of agricultural universities, agricultural research centers, agricultural research centers, universities whose main focus was to do research in agriculture sector, how to increase the production of crops, how to increase the productivity from the given land, how to develop different crops which are resistant to different diseases like the ICAR, Indian Council for Agriculture Research, and such as universities are SUCOST, Sri Kashmir University of Agriculture Science and Technology, next one is minimum support price, MSP, minimum support price. It is price at which government purchases crops from farmers. It is the price at which government purchases crops from farmers. This gives some security to the farmer that when there is extra agricultural production, surplus agricultural goods, the market is available, such a regulated market is at good price. This boosts the farmers to produce more and more, to work hard for the production of agricultural goods such as different crops, क्योंकि उनको पता था कि उनको अच्छा से अच्छा दाम मिलेगा बाय द गवर्नमेंट, उससे उनको बूस्ट होता था ताकि वो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोड्यूस कर सके, ताकि उनका इनकम इंक्रीज होगा. This is the important measure taken by Government of India. And this minimum support price, it varies from time to time. This was all about the policies adopted by government of India to develop agriculture sector, or we can say the measures taken by government of India or different states in order to develop agriculture sector. Now one more term we have to learn is you what is meant by commercialization of agriculture. Commercialization of agriculture. कमर्शलाइजेशन ऑफ एग्रीकल्चर से क्या मतलब है, इसका क्या माना है? इट मीन्स दैट agricultural crops and goods are produced by farms for sale in market, not for their own consumption. That agricultural crops, agricultural goods are produced by farmers for sale in market and इसमें जो क्रॉप्स सेल होते हैं उनको हम कहते हैं कैश क्रॉप्स. कैश क्रॉप्स जिनको भेजा जाता है मार्केट में ताकि इनकम अर्न हो जाए. And it has started during colonial rule, during British era, British government. And the main cash crops were tea, rubber. Rubber is agriculture good. It is produced from agriculture sector. And indigo, jute, etc. This is the meaning of commercialization of agriculture, and these are the cash crops. I hope you have got all these important points. Thanks. Best of luck.